looks like we have a new update for Turtle WoW. It's going to be a small update, but there's a lot of stuff in it. Did that make sense? I'm not sure. Let's get into it. So, if you look over here on the Turtle WoW website, and this one is fidgeting, hello baby boy, you're going to see that the new Labor and Legacy patch has come out today. And what does it include? Well, obviously, new item designs. You got Blackstone Island and Thalassian Highlands, which we'll get into in a moment, the Forlorn Summit Venture Camp, and a bunch of new other stuff, as well as customizations that are in the character creation rather than in the store. We're not going to play the trailer. So there's some general changes there. It's basically saying we fix this, fix this, fix this, fix the map there. And then here's the customization. So obviously a lot more customizations have been added for goblins and high elves. We also have other customizations like right here, the traditional, like, what's it called? The forest troll with the red paint on their face. So we've got, let's see, we got a frost troll. We got like a black ash kind of skin for the undead. And tons of other customizations. Got like more tattoos for the Tauren. And then right here they're talking about the new transportation routes to the new areas. But let's go to the new areas first so you have context. So first things first. The starting zones, I'm going to put this one down. The starting zones for the High Elves and the Goblins have been completely overhauled and changed. No longer are they in... Where was High Elves? High Elves was in Loch Modan, I believe. And Goblins were in Stone Talon Mountains. Now... Alathalas, or at least the area right outside Alathalas, is going to be the High Elf starting zone, and the Goblins are going to get a new little island to themselves. I'm guessing to the east of Durotar, because if we go up here, where was it? It says Sparkwater Port is going to have a flight path to and from. So, the Thalassian Highlands is going to be the new High Elf area. It's going to be, like I said, right outside of Alathalas, because that Alathalas area was, how do I describe it? It was that unmarked territory right north of where Stratholme was. It was like on the beach area, like whole empty area. I think they only built this like city. Now they've turned that area into like a fully realized zone, or they probably spread out above the Plaguelands to where Ghostlands would be, because on the map, even though there's no Ghostlands, that whole area you could actually go behind and walk if you manage to get through the invisible wall. I managed to do that back in Mist Pandaria or Warlord's Draenor, roughly. I used the Heroic Leap for Warrior back in retail, and I got through the invisible wall of Stratholme, and I was able to just jump up into that back area. So I've been back there before. Nothing much to see. There's some plague banners, or scourge banners rather. So I'm not sure if that unnamed strip or the area above Plaguelands is going to be the new starting zone, but it's going to be in that area roughly. And we got some screenshots here of what it looks like. Basically looks just like Eversong Woods. Looks like we got a little bit of like fell corruption there, which is kind of cool. Now these pictures are kind of dark, you can't really see them that well, but it's going to be the new island called Blackstone Island. Both areas are going to be level 1 to 10, and I'm going to talk about that in a second. But it's basically a brand new island, and goblins are doing what goblins do and trying to strip the land of resources. So that's going to be their story. I'm not sure of the story of the High Elves. Probably them fighting against Blood Elves, because it looks like we have Blood Elf banners here. And those are Blood Elf shields and tents. So probably the conflict between the High Elves and Blood Elves is what's going to be the story. We're still waiting for that Silver Moon raid. I remember they announced that a long time ago. Still waiting for it. Anyway. Forlorn Summit is going to be a new subzone that's going to have a lot of history with Arthas and his siege of Stratholme, or culling of Stratholme rather. And you're going to have a lot of Cult of the Damned there. It's going to be in the eastern Plaguelands. You can see it's just basically a small little area with a tower, a plague said it again, plague banner. No, it's Scourge banner. Looks like we have another area right here. It's like a cave. I guess that's right next to it. Yeah, you can't really see it in these pictures, so it's probably nearby. A new subzone, the Venture Camp and Broken Cliff Mine. So this is going to be in, I believe, the old area where the goblins the goblin starting area used to be. So there's got to be a way to get there normally because it's all walled off. So they probably altered the terrain in order to let you go in there normally, in order to, you know, let us in. Looks like, yeah, that right there is the original starting zone, that middle picture there. That's just another angle of it. I'm not sure exactly where that the bottom picture is from, but that's probably just an expanded part of that area. That could be the mine where you fought that ghost. I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, so new, fresh starting zones for the new races. We've got the new customizations, a lot of smaller changes like the map, like I said earlier, some other things, and they went over, where was it? If we go back here, if we click that, it basically just gives you more details of what they're doing, which is basically item adjustments, more item adjustments, Emerald Sanctum adjustments, hardcore adjustments, and some other stuff, which, if you want to look through that, you're more than welcome to. I'm not going to read that whole thing, because then it'll be like an hour-long video. Okay, short video today. I'll see you guys later.